Hey, did you ever wonder why all of my businesses are named Deviate and um, kind of like my approach to life? I, I have an answer. It's in here. Hold on. Excuse me. So there's this concept of there's a poem I'm going to read you, and it's pretty awesome. It's by Robert Frost. Now, there's a concept of, does this poem affect me? Did I read the poem first, or was I this way first? There's another poem that I'll read at another time that answers that question. Well, actually, it poses that question. But the reason I called my businesses what I call them, and by the way, I love the smell of first edition books from the 1900s is how they say it these days. Suffice it to say, like, the path that I always take is usually the most adventurous. And when I look, most people, they take the least adventurous way. And honestly, to be fair, that it is the easy way. And I totally get that. And I've unfortunately been wired somehow, I think from birth, to not take that. So, Robert Frost wrote something called The Road Not Taken. Two roads diverged in the yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent into the undergrowth. Then took the other, just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that passing there, had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves, no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubt if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Now, taken for what it is, not knowing how this came about, because, as with poetry, it means different things to different people. And soak that in. It's an amazing piece of work, and it informs why I live the way I do. But do some research on it and see what it was actually about. It's really quite funny. But I deviate, always. I took the one less traveled, every time. But they were both beautiful. And when I look back, I don't regret any of that, because there's always another road to take. Going backwards doesn't really seem beneficial. So, deviate salon, deviate farm, deviate photography. The Road Less Traveled by Robert Frost. Anyway, I know you guys aren't going to read books, so I thought I'd read it for you. And put this really cool motorcycle video, because it was a really pretty road I was on, and it made me think of this poem. Love you guys. Hope this gets into your brain someday.